And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's the first iteration of Talk is Cheap. My name is Kiki. I'll be your host. Your host. Exceptionally,
Wow.
yeah, a bit of a host here. Just running you through the first draft night alongside the beautiful Hodge and Nukes. Hodge, tell us more about it.
Yeah, I mean, let's hope we're going to coast through this stream with no issues, right, Kiki? But yeah, it's going to be a good draft stream here for a great tournament as well. I mean, we're going to have a lot of time to break things down here, but essentially, talk is cheap. Is what people say, in Discord, in all these group chats, in game. Does that much match up to how they really play on the field? That's the questions we're going to be answering here over the next couple of weeks, Kiki. And I mean, Nukes, I know you've come onto this broadcast with the sole idea of wanting to talk shit about the players. How excited are you to do that over the next, both today and obviously the actual event next week?
Absolutely excited to do that. It's one of my favorite pastime hobbies to do on a Friday evening, and I'm very excited to do this on a Sunday as well this time. So I'm very excited to see all the players. Obviously, I have seen a lot of them play already, and I know them from a personal perspective as well. So I'm very excited to see how these guys will be drafted.
I will say it's a complete honor to have such a professional such as you, Nukes, on this stream.
Of course, man.
Just ready to analyze every single detail and flaw as well of these players as well. But let's talk a bit about the format. So what do we have in the store for us in the format? It's basically kind of a two-stage format where you have one group going directly and you have one group also going to the playoffs gauntlet. So basically, here we go. We have one group of 8 teams, obviously, and best of twos are being played, kind of, which is kind of like football. You have half times. That's the kind of idea we're going for, but the game goals don't count. It's just who wins the game, actually. So you can draw even. You can do 1-1. You can do a 2-0, or even lose 0-2. And basically, winning gives you 3 points, draws give you 1 point, and losing gives you 0. And after that, the top 3 seeds will qualify 4 playoffs directly, which are single elimination, and then seeds from 4 to 8 will advance to the playoffs gauntlet, which kind of looks like King of the Hill. Hodge will be explaining that one right now as we transition to it.
Yeah, so based on everybody's performance throughout the group stage, top 3, you're going to go straight to the playoffs. Congratulations. For everybody else, though, you might not be eliminated, but you might as well be, especially if you're seed 7 or 8, because not only have you got to win 1 match, not only have you got to win 2 matches, not only have you got to win 3 matches, you've got to win 4 matches just to get to, just to get to a semi-final where you'll play against the number 1 seed. So it's a bit of a gauntlet, as it says in the name there. And I think the better name that multiple people have come up with, I think I said this to Cassalien the other day, is that King of the Hill format. You win, you stay on, you keep going, you keep yourself alive. You lose, well, maybe what could have been in another life, but it's looking like it's going to be a pretty fire format, and I want to see if anybody can sort of replicate that miracle run here, Kiki, or if this one is just going to be a case of the upper seed always wins. But Nukes, we've got another format to go over that as well, and it's our single elim playoffs bracket. I mean, quite simple, right? But you've got to think that gauntlet team coming up from the King of the Hill format, they're going to have a bit of a difficult road here, right?
Yeah, it's going to be extremely difficult, because just getting into that position into the semi-final is already going to be a challenge of itself. And then afterwards, you said it before, have to play against seed 1 as well to get through into the finals, as well as seed 2 and 3 who have qualified before without the gauntlet will also get into a game which will then be decided with a big best of 7 finals, which I'm very, very excited to see.
Yeah, absolutely. I will say this Golan team will have kind of a training arc, I'd say. They weren't good enough to make it in the initial first 3, but then they get that training arc to kind of boost their way and maybe even, get them some experience playing together, because obviously there's no set teams here. It's a draft format, and let me talk you through that one a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. The format of the draft is in a snake variant, so if we do have a little look here, it basically means that the lowest kind of, seed or the first round will get to pick first in the next round of draft picks. So basically, the sooner you go, basically, the later you will go in the second round, and so forth. You can obviously see the graphic on screen. And in my personal opinion, it could be a wild one, but I think the later you are in round 1, like Team H or Team G, you could be better off. Even though you won't get the better players, you can get 2 instantly and secure yourself a roster that that can, be able to run together and stuff like that. What are your thoughts on this, Hodge?
Yeah, I sort of agree, right? Because, for example, if you are the likes of Team A, you might have a pretty decent 2 out of 3, but then when you get to pick 16, you're sort of just left with whatever's there at the end. So it can be a little bit sort of, risky, it transcends. But yeah, I think I'd personally be preferring to be Team H in a situation like this, Kiki. But I mean, yeah, I think it's going to be really interesting to see how this one plays out. Obviously, people are going to be doing their drafts live. People might have plans, but as things do get picked away, obviously those plans will change.
True. And the way these actually teams will be decided, it's not actually all set in stone. There are seeds based on the fact of how good the captains of teams are and stuff like that. Even though you have the guaranteed seeds, okay, this team has a higher, basically, like, average MMR and our ranking system than the other, it will just factor into an actual RNG wheel, because we like to keep things RNG here. And so basically, here it is right now. You are checking the kind of wheels and seeing how much it will be influenced by actual, stats. So basically, you're looking at what seed every player is coming in with, and you're seeing how much odds they have for the first pick, aka the 8th pick, and so forth and so forth. But we are a bit behind schedule, so we'll have to cruise through this a little bit faster just to get to the draft session. But yeah, Nukes, I want your thoughts on this one, because you're one of the players as well. What are your thoughts on this kind of draft system that's in place here?
I think it's a very unique system. Obviously, this is kind of derived from basketball. If any basketball fans are in chat, this might be familiar to you guys. It is something very different. We do have something similar with the random teams, but obviously without the draft system. So this is something of a very unique and one-of-a-kind thing that I've been able to see so far. So I'm very excited to see how the teams will actually end up being at the end, because this could be a mix and mash of players that we have never seen play together before, maybe in like a private setting in 6-mans and stuff, but on an official tournament stage we haven't maybe seen these teams correlate so far. So I'm very excited to see how these guys will actually perform together at the end.
Absolutely, have to agree with you there, and yeah, it will be a miraculous one. But on to the actual draft page we go, so we can see all the group leaders, of course, and the team names that were handpicked by yours truly here in the back, Cassalien. So Hodge, walk us through a few of these teams here.
Yeah, a few of these teams or over a few of these players. We're still yet to get the teams, but the team names, I love some of these team names, right? Obviously, you've got Marquis Muchachos, you've got Juju's Jury, Troker's Troops, R6 Fighters Ring, Dix's Dogs, Melox's Menaces, Celt Squadron, and Flow's Fiends. I mean, they're all some pretty interesting team names there. I want to come to Nukes actually here, as I mentioned, one of the players. Nukes, which team name stands out to you as the most fierce here out of all these obviously really fierce team names we've got going on? And is there anyone that you'd be sort of like, ooh, I wouldn't mind joining that one?
Well, obviously, there is one that does stand out to me. This is Marquis Muchachos. I think it has a really nice ring to it. While Dix's Dogs also makes sense, but also I have to point out the logo for Melox's Menaces, because that logo just looks exactly like Melox. So this is extremely crazy coincidence that we have here. Anna also said it in the chat as well. This is a perfect logo for Melox's Menaces, so I'm very excited to see who will get on that team. But right now it is Melox's Menaces, if I'm being honest here.
Yeah, I mean, valid. They do look like menaces. That one's for sure. So I will just look to get confirmation that we are ready for the actual draft phase, as the draft is actually happening live. So I will just confirm. Yeah, we are actually ready for the actual draft phase. So the way we start off is obviously up to Cassalien. He decides everything. He's our overlord here. He's our kind of Zaxxum is the destroyer of worlds and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get the actual pick order sorted as soon as possible. So yeah, without further ado, if we can get that order going, that would be fantastic.
We get a drum roll. Oh.
Oh, no drum roll. Okay, we're just getting an immediate pick. The first pick is Dixa. All right. Well, I mean, it's a nice way to start. I forgot the secondary part of its name. It's Dixa's dogs. Yes, indeed. All right. Valid. So he gets the 8 and 9. Yeah, 8 and 9 picks. That's the kind of solid one I was thinking about. But yeah, there's the first one, and yeah, should be an interesting one to definitely get through. All right, let's move on to the second one. Let's see who gets the next choice, and here we go. Talk is cheap. The pack, courtesy of Cassalien, they look so beautiful right now. It will be the jury taking on the next one, and he will be getting picks 7 and 10. Thoughts on that, Hodge?
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. I think that some of those ones, towards the middle of the pack are going to be the balanced teams that you're going to be looking for here. And well, I think the two best ones have been sort of snatched up there. How long before we get that number 1 and 16 pick coming through is my question, because how heavily are people going to sort of weigh that one up, and how much do they believe in themselves as well to sort of match that number 1 pick of the drafted players, and kind of have look to have a bit of a 2/3 team going on, where you've got 2 really strong players and maybe 1 player who you can sort of try and rally around yourself and lift up. So yeah, I like that one though.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we do move on to the next player, aka Captain, who will be getting their picks. It shall be Flo with picks 6 and 11. Kind of an interesting spot to be in, especially considering your Flo. You're one of the top players actually in the competition here, and you're looking to get at least like 1 solid teammate and maybe even try to carry it out. But he got put in a kind of difficult spot. He won't get to choose like a solid second player in terms of like they will just get snatched up immediately off the start, and not really much chemistry because there will be 5 players or 5 picks in between, which you won't have power over or anything. So yeah, that one's an interesting one. But Nukes, if you were one of the captains, which picks would you prefer ideally here? Well, we keep it rolling. We're just gonna keep it rolling as soon as possible because we are just a little bit behind schedule. But yeah, Nukes, give me your opinion.
I think to me the best picks are usually the ones that you can take back to back. I don't know if you know the game Catan, but if you're the last person there to build a road, you can actually build 2 cities and roads, and that puts you in a massive advantage to any other player as well. So getting the back-to-back picks is always really, really nice. But here we do have R6 Fighter, who got pick 5 and 12. R6 Fighter's ring, having some picks, an early one and a rather late one. It is a bit difficult to get the perfect picks if you have a pick like that, but maybe he can still snag one that he wants.
Absolutely.
When are people going to stop being boring? When is someone going to pick anything other than just going down the list? Maybe this is where it happens. Maybe. Or maybe not. Maybe not.
Well, in the end, you shall be having Celt with 4th and 13, moving our way slowly up the field. And that way, I mean, Celt kind of has a decent kind of still run here, since top 4 is looking likely in terms of just, finding yourself a solid second player. I think the top 4 is kind of the place where you will have a secure, good player on your team. But moving on, the number 3 pick is up for grabs here, and obviously the counterpart of being number 14, the player that shall be getting it will be Troca. And yeah, some beef in the back, which we actually cannot show. But yeah, basically there's a certain rival from one of his previous teams, and he really, really wants to win this event just to show them up. So, what are your thoughts on that one, Hodge?
I like it. You've got to have those rivalries, right? And I think this is the tournament to do it. This is the place to sort of air that all out and really see what happens. But I mean, yeah, we've got a couple more picks left to go with here, Kiki, and I'm wondering, is this where we get the 1 in 16, or are we going for a 2 in 15? Because this is personally where I'd go for a 1 in 16, because I think the 2 in 15 is sort of like, it's essentially the same thing, right? But I think I'd value the 15th pick just as much as the 16th here. So you might as well just get the number 1 pick at that point, right?
Yeah, genuinely. Like, just get the first player out the way. Because there's not ideally a player you'd want to snipe off the back, I think, in the draftee. So I think you're still safe for the second pick, like the chances of them stealing a player. But then you also have Mystica, who's a 2100 peak, and then 100 MMR peak in that 2K SSL elo is a big one. But regardless, we shall find out who gets the chance of either picks, and the next person coming out the pack, we will have both at the same time. I was not expecting this, but it seems like Maki will be the winner of the first pick, and Milox will have the courtesy of the second alongside their counterparts in 15th and 16th. So, the way it works, all the players, captains, have 60 seconds to decide on their players, and in that time, they shall let us know, and we will be adjusting, getting the players out. So basically everything is live, and we haven't sorted what happens when someone runs out of time. So we're just gonna hope that no one runs out of time.
Do they just not get a third player? Do they just start the tournament with 2 players?
Maybe they get skipped, and we just give it away to the next person.
Oh, it's RNG. Oh.
RNG!
Okay.
Wow, I love that. I love that.
Do we just have like a live spinny wheel ready to go?
Okay, we'll see. But yeah, let's get started off. Countdown starting. Albeit, I believe they are watching through the stream as well. So
I'm moving them into the
take
tunnel.
a little bit of time to kind of figure everything out and find the time. So hopefully the delay doesn't impact them that much. That's why they have 60 seconds to work it. But Hodge, what are you looking at from these sorts of players as well? Hodge and Nukes, both of you. This is a question to both of you. Who are you actually looking to snipe off the get-go? Who are you looking to just carry your team through this?
Ooh, I'll let Nukes go first here as the Swiss merchant.
All right. Unfortunately, there's one guy that is piquing my interest, and unfortunately, he's not a full Swiss guy here. He is Mystica of the draftees. He's actually an Austrian-German player and not a Swiss player, but he is from the peak that he has shown in MMR-wise, the highest of the draftees. I also do have to point a honorable mention for Njip, a very underrated player in my opinion, who could actually bring up a lot of destruction on the field later on. So to me, it would probably go Mystica or Njip. But if I would go off vibes, let's say I want a good tournament, fun vibes, and just have a good time, Teuf is my guy.
All right. Well, Maki, he is ready to make his pick. So let's just get him in here. I don't know who is responsible for that. Ah, there we go, Maki. He's gone.
He's gone.
He's back. Okay. All right.
Hello,
we have recovered Maki.
Hello.
Maki, welcome to the stream and congratulations on getting the first pick. What are your thoughts? Who you picking?
So I actually changed my mind because I saw that Milox has the second pick. And I actually don't want Milox to get his teammate, so I'm gonna pick Narvok.
Oh,
Smart pick!
Okay.
Smart pick!
I was not looking at that one at all, actually. That one just completely went under my radar, but there you go. No, I'm getting picked over there. And I love the little descriptions. If Milox and Kiva can carry me to victory, you can too. And, well, Maki, you're going to be having that difficult role of carrying him. So any other reason for picking him here?
I mean, yeah, he's one of my favorites. And now with that situation, it's clear to pick him.
Well, thank you for the insight, and we'll be having you soon as well, near the end of the draft, obviously, so you have a lot of time to just enjoy the show and see who you get here, Maki.
Thank you.
Alright, well, Hodge, analysis. Nukes, I want Nukes here right now. Nukes,
Yeah.
What is this? Come on, analyze me this 5-head move right here pulled off from Maki.
Okay, so Narvok, that is actually really smart, because Narvok has only ever teamed with Milox so far in any Swiss competition. So doing this type of smart play to pick his teammate that he already has chemistry with is a 5-head move in my opinion. So very, very smart pick from Maki. Also Narvok, not just because he's teammates with Milox, he is one of the best solo players, in my opinion, in our Swiss 6-man server. He's been showing up crazily with his mechanics and has been clutch in some very big moments. So this is a very, very good pick, in my opinion.
Okay, so this is a random pull, I believe. Unsure actually, but
No,
we'll.
no, it was a mock draft.
Okay. Well, all right, fair enough. There we go, Mystica.
Surprise.
I mean, yeah, genuinely, I was expecting him to get picked here, but the only thing I was worried about for Maki here is kind of like, yeah, you kind of hindered Melox's team, but have you harmed your own as well? Kind of. That's my biggest question. Have you harmed your own? Like, do you have enough experience playing with Narwhal and stuff like that? So, genuinely, a good question. But yeah, Mystica obviously getting picked up immediately, and that team is already looking very, I mean, just judging by MMR alone, I mean, it's looking frightening, I'll be honest with you, Hodge. It's oof.
Yeah, it is. It's looking like that Melox Menaces team is already looking like a powerhouse roster, but that's the thing, they're going to have the 15th pick as well, so what are they going to be left with at the end?
Yeah, well, Troca is going to be the first one to tell us what he has for himself to pick. So, third pick, Troca here. Who you thinking? Who you picking?
I'm gonna take Nost.
Nost.
Nost. Okay. All right. Well, any reason behind that one, Troca?
No reason.
No, none at all.
No reason. Not at all.
Point at the screen. That one landed. I see. Okay, I see the description of Nost. It's fine. I understand now.
Yeah, that is the reason. That's good enough.
That's the reason. That's good enough. Thank you, Troca. Thank you so much for the pick. And yeah, on over to actually Celt. Now the squadron gonna be moving onwards with their pick, but in due time, obviously. And I'm liking the kind of strategies that you're already seeing out the gates. I mean, with Maki's pick as well, and then you have just Troca crushing everything. You know, just pick them. I love it. I love the mentality, and you know,
Just
it
because
could be
you can set it in the card as well, right? Just because.
Yeah, exactly. Also, Nukes has a beautiful list of things that he will talk about.
We'll get to that eventually.
We'll get to that eventually, yeah. But in all due regards, Hodge, who are you thinking here you would combine for a team here? Question to both of you, actually, in time, but Hodge first, please.
Oh, I've got nothing to do with that. I just want to say, if somebody joins and picks Nukes, I want them to just say the sentence, "Nukes, I choose you," or something like that. Or choose him like you're like catching a Pokemon or something. I don't know.
I have a Pokeball somewhere. Where is it? I can't find it.
He's living in one right now. That's what the background is, like red and white at the top as well. You can see the little gradient. But regardless, yeah, I see that. I love that. I love that coming out from you, Hodge. But yeah, hopefully Nukes doesn't avoid the question. What are your thoughts on that one, Nukes? Just being able to pick 8th and 9th, who would you look to team up together here?
That is an extremely difficult question. I think, if I'm being honest, I think you would go for a French duo link-up. I think something like Movis and Engip together would work really well. Or even Turb and Engip, you know, Dive Esports, you got 2/3 of the Dive Esports roster right there, and they have been playing together for so many years already, so picking a duo up like that would be amazing, in my opinion. But it all depends on who the captain is. Either the captain goes for vibes, or he goes for actual a win, right? If you go for vibes, I would still pick Toyf, probably like a Prith as well. Those two are probably my vibe picks, but for a good time, and also a W at the end, it would be Turb and Engip for sure.
It would be funny if two of the players that did get picked up are actually rivals to each other as well. But yeah, drafting, apparently we are ready with Celt's pick. So yeah, we are getting told off by production here. So we are getting underway immediately. So let's see what Celt has. He has Movis going up into the team right now, and that's very long in the description. But yeah, he feels like those guys. Yeah, that's a bit messy right now. I was expecting Troca like because and Nost is like because and stuff like that, but in India, Celt will be picking up Movis there, and yeah, a bit of an interesting link up there. I wasn't gonna be expecting those two to link up, but R6 Fighter ready for the pick as well, and obviously since some of these are actually mock-ups, we do have the answer ready. So, Hodge, you're going to be the one entertaining the next one. But in the meantime, I will say, so far, Trucker's team is looking like the scary one. I will be honest, just because of that French link-up.
What do you mean by entertaining the next one?
Well, I want to see you do something fun with the next pack opening. I will say.
Okay.
There's something
Alright,
fun.
okay.
There's something fun.
We'll
But in the
see.
meantime, you're gonna explain who do you feel like the stronger duo is here on the side of everyone. You have the German connection and Milox kind of, and you have the Trucker connection. It's like FIFA basically with the old chemistry, you know.
Okay.
Kind of.
Right. I mean, it's an interesting question, right? What did you say? The French connection versus the German connection?
Yeah, pretty much. We're not referring to
Ooh.
stuff that happened 8 years ago. So.
No. Let's not go there. I think that I'm gonna go. I think I'm not going to answer that question. I'm going to be boring, and I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait to see what happens next weekend, and I'm going to then DM you the answer. But we do have the pick ready for our 6 fighters. So let's get forward to the pack opening. And well, I mean, it might not be match attacks, it might not be Pokemon cards, but it is certainly swiftly going on over to our 6 fighters team. And I mean, the rival being Arlie, as long as I don't face Arlie, I'll win every series with you. I mean,
I can confirm this is extremely true. Swiftly has a 0% win rate against a Rolly in any
really?
event ever.
I was gonna say, it looks like it's just kryptonite. He literally said in the description, I will win every series except against a Rolly. So
is this like talk is cheap Riz? I'll win every series with you. As long as
and then I'll cheat on you with a Rolly and lose to him, basically. I like that one. But it would be funny if they get a Rolly in the team, then they're just unbeatable. But yeah, Flo, one of the top players of the competition itself, kind of getting the pick here, and still pretty good, solid picks on the table here. We're not calling anyone out, obviously, but I'm just saying, I think up until 9 and 10, you're going to have a very solid chance of getting yourself great players, and then you're going to have to look to see who links the best with the top 2 that you have on your team. Unless you just pick like Truck and you're like, yeah, sure. Oh, we have the pick secured, and Flo, welcome to the stream. So, who do you have for us here, and who will be joining you on Flo's Fiends?
Nukes, I choose you.
Yes!
I knew it.
Let's go!
I knew it. Well, the Pokeball, he's finding it. So, Flo did the unthinkable right now, and yeah, list so long you wouldn't believe it. He will tell you all about it, and he will. We have 60 seconds. He will. Thank you so much, Flo, and thank you for applying comedic effect as well.
No worries.
Oh, thank you.
You just got completely cut off.
Now that's Cell's squadron right there.
No.
He just whizzed off like a jet. But yeah, go on, Nukes. We need to hear the list of.
Okay. The list consists. Okay, why pick me even though I've already been picked? Only other person that has much experience as me is Milox. He has been playing since 2017, just like me. Absolutely no Tilt Gaming, second favorite teammate in Ibex League for a reason. Been playing 2 leagues in the last 2 months and have been undefeated so far. Number 1 apart from last series, which Kiki doesn't know about, but no one else. 3-time LAN winner. 99% sure I'm higher than any other person in this room.
He's right.
I am the 6-man's admin, so
I'm not that high.
if anyone wants it, I can ban anyone from this Discord, so they can't play in this tournament anymore. And I have a picture with Jordan Shakira, which I could not find, so the source is Trust Me, Burrow.
Okay. Well, you've heard it there, and in the meantime, Juju had his pick already sorted, and. Well, he has plenty of time to decide, though. So, hello, Juju. Welcome. And who shall be consisting of your jury? Please take your time. You still had time on the clock, so we shall give you enough time to have a look around. It just disappeared.
From 45 to 0 or something like that.
Production said no
way.
more. Okay.
Okay. Difficult choice. But I will go for Prith. It's my first pick.
There it is. Okay, so you spoke about that one there. Okay, Juju. Okay.
Great.
I
Doing a
need
bit
an
of
English
Juju.
import.
English import. Stealing
Look,
all the jobs.
Look,
But
Priv
yeah.
is an extremely loved guy in the community. He hasn't played any Rocket League in quite a while, so I was very happy to see him in this tournament in general. So yeah, Priv, very, very, very nice guy. Juju will have a lot of fun with him, and
Reason for picking
casting
as
him
well.
will be a lot of fun.
I will ask Juju, what's the reason for picking the English import?
No, because I know him and I know I will have fun even if we lose every series. So
It's really because
Okay.
the English are just the best, right?
true.
Thank you, Juju, so much, and yeah, good luck, and get ready for your next pick. You're gonna be up soon.
See you.
Sent.
I think the English are just the best. Confirmed. He didn't deny it.
He didn't deny it. He's French. Obviously, he's gonna surrender and agree to your terms. But
What if he then goes and picks Olympic?
yeah,
we'll
that
see.
would be ready. But yeah, we have Dixa, and yeah, should be an interesting one. Let's get
Hello.
in here, and yeah, welcome,
Hello.
Dixa. So, without much talk, you seem to be ready. So, who shall be joining your hounds here today in the lineup?
I need to take 1 or 2 player.
Well, you can do both. You can do
Both.
back to back. Yes, you can do both.
Yeah. I will take Njib and Turb.
Okay.
And Jim and Turb,
Yeah.
the Dive Esports roster. Who would have
Okay.
thought?
Ooh,
Okay.
okay.
Easy.
Well, congrats on that one. Well played, and the biggest rival of Engib being Epic Games, so I'm gonna be sure that whatever game Engib plays, he's gonna have bad servers. But yeah, oh well. Hopefully that one sorts itself out then. But yeah, two fantastic picks actually, back to back, and you secure yourself chemistry. That's why this
Yeah.
pick was so important. You don't get anyone taken away in between. You get to choose from what you have, and I'll be honest, you've solidly just have a really good team right here now. So shockingly, you have that team plus nationality connection from FIFA as well. So yeah, congrats on your pick. And in the meantime, we shall be having the next pick in Juju again. So yeah, he'll be gracing us again. But yeah, thank you for the pick. And what's the reason behind it? I mean, it looks obvious, but let me just ask you anyway.
French comes and Switzerland. I play with them, so yeah. Easy.
There we go. There we go. You've heard it here from
go.
Dixa. Thank you very much, Dixa. And yeah, we'll see you soon. Enjoy the night.
I like that, Kiki. I think this is something we've not talked about enough. Is like the comms side of it as well, and it's it's such a reason, right? Because you've got loads of different languages being spoken here, and you've only got 16 players to choose from. So having a team who can comm very well is already a really good start, right? And to have it with 2 players and a whole roster with so much experience playing together. Wonderful to see. Certainly got to be one of the teams that you can look at and think they're pretty scary.
Yeah, absolutely, and you can kind of see as well, like the different nationalities that are kind of grouping. You see Mackie kind of leaning German-wise, Dixa obviously leaning French-wise. You have Flows and R6 with German-wise, but less about that, and let's see what the jury has in store for us. Juju, welcome back again, and yeah, same story. Guess what? You have to pick a player. So who shall it be joining you on the jury here?
The last player who will join the team is Teuf.
Oh, okay. Well, there we have it. A bit of a mix and match there. So, what's the reason behind Teuf? Because you have Pirf, and his rival is Teuf. So, what's up with that?
We're playing the same team, by the way, just so you know.
What was the?
It's all planned.
It's all planned. It's all planned. Okay. Well, maybe the rivalries get sorted in that jury over there and see who's guilty, who's not. But yeah, thank you for the pick. Your team is complete as well, and yeah, enjoy your night basically here, Juju. It's all part of the plan, I guess. That's all we got from it. So let's just trust the mastermind of Juju here to lead us through and see what happens next, I guess.
Thank you. We will win anyway.
Okay, I see. I believe it. I believe it. Let's go. Confidence. All right. Thank you so much, Juju. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Wow.
we've lost the cast in the meantime. He has to go accidentally sent. Regardless, it's fine. But yeah, Nuke's thoughts on that one while Flo is almost ready.
I mean, I just want to say that my expert credibility has just shot up. The both link-ups that I talked about, Engib Turb and Priv Toyf, have both landed on the same team, just as I predicted. So this is a very, very good link-up. Toyf Priv is a next prediction.
Go for it. Next prediction. He's Flo.
Okay, Flo is taking a rollie. I know it. He's my teammate, bro.
All right, he's in here. He's in here. All right, without further ado, Flo, quickly pick just so we know that you're not listening in. Come on.
Gonna be a rolling.
Oh!
Do it.
You got predicted.
What did I say? What did I say?
Nuke's predicted it. Okay, that's a crazy one. But yeah, there we go. Aroli joining his comrade Nukes as well. The Simerume lineup alongside, well, the almost we'll just say predicted best player via MMR here in the tournament, and we'll see how it is. It's kind of a test for Simerume to see if they can hold up, obviously here. I mean,
we can, of course.
Oh yeah, of course they can. But yeah, thank you, Flo. Congratulations on your team. You have formed a very solid bond as well, and yeah, we're seeing it lean to that sort of stuff. So yeah, enjoy your night, Flo, and thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Well, there you have it. But yeah, Nukes was completely right. He sees that it's kind of that, link ups that are kind of coming through with all the teams. I see it. I mean, you need to use that brain of yours to actually figure out how to beat some of these opponents now, because you are playing in some scary people right now.
What a Nuke's prediction every time. From now on, we need
all right.
every time.
All right, who's
If
they easier the more it goes on. We need to keep that into
keep the streak going.
Oh shit! He's either taking Shadow or Rifus, but I'm thinking.
Go on.
I'm saying he's taking Shadow. I think he's taking Shadow.
Okay.
Taking Shadow. All right, let's see if he is taking Shadow. It would be.
I'd laugh if someone joins and goes. Oh, I picked somebody else because Nuke said the other person. But no, this is a previously submitted order of who they'd rather have. I think because obviously we don't have our 6-fighter here. So.
Yep. So this was his almost predicted pick. Oh, okay, he got Shadow Shock. No way. Well, I mean, it is so rigged. And yeah, I see he drafted me. He'll give you passes like Kevin De Bruyne. Hello, Nuke. My screen's getting a bit muffled. A bit. Sorry. Yeah. Your breath is kind of all over. It's making my screen all of a sudden just foggy. But regardless, yeah, there you go. We have secured yet another team, and I will say that's that German connection. And I'm having a feeling it's like the Nations Cup here right now. You're just having different countries kind of grouped up, and except for Salt as well. Salt has completely went off the rails alongside Juju as well. So
Salt is the only non-Swiss captain here, so it makes sense.
Yeah, true. I will give him that one at least. But yeah, no German imports just yet. We'll see how it goes. But in the meantime, Hodge, what are your thoughts on the teams actually so far?
I'm liking them. I think I'm not so liking how Nukes' predictions are continuing to come true.
But yeah, next one before he gets picked. By the way, just quickly.
Celt's next.
Oh. Who's next?
It's Rifus.
Okay. More interesting question, because we've got very few people left. Who's picked last?
Oh.
This is the content you get here on the Talk is Cheap stream.
Who's the last one? I'm predicting Tabs.
Oh.
No bad blood at all. Or Olympic probably.
No bad blood. This is the Talk is Cheap stream. There is bad blood.
True,
There's a bad blood everywhere.
That's actually true. Well, it depends on if my prediction with Rifus is correct here, actually, and it is. Once again, guys, if you have a gambling addiction and need bets on correct football placement, call me, guys. Call me.
Professional gambling expert here, yeah. But yeah, I love the description as well. Did you read the description, Hodge?
I didn't know, but I need a
Oh.
prediction for who's winning the F1 World Championship next weekend. Is it going to be Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri, or Max Verstappen? Because I need an answer, and you seem to be on the money every time.
I think, well, it's obviously Max Verstappen, right?
Okay, that's a crarazy one as
Quote me in a
well.
week. Quote me in a week. I'll have this on Twitter.
The odds are not with him, but regardless, I have a feeling that it could come true. 24 points, not a lot, especially after the sprint race. You have a lot of room to.
Okay, who in chat? Out of all the teams here, who will be forfeiting their semi-final series to watch the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix?
Hopefully, no one.
No,
Hopefully
In the meantime, we have Trucker. Hello, Trucker. Welcome
Hello
back.
again.
And so you saw everyone got ripped off. Is there any players you wanted to get before you made this pick? Just the question here.
No.
No. Okay. There we go. All right, roll it. Who did you pick here, Trucker? Let's hear it.
Tabs.
Okay, Tabs.
Nix's
All right,
goes out the
Nix.
window.
It was there. I was suspicious just because the peak is high. He has the sort of levels and stuff like that. So thoughts behind the prediction? Do I even need to ask, Trucker?
No reason.
Cool, sick one. Well, we should just rename the team to No Reason, and yeah, fantastic. Congratulations, you have your team here, Trucker. Hopefully, you're happy with the team. And what are your thoughts around that all in general? Think you win it?
Yeah, I'm gonna win it.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, we won't go deeper into the feud you had with some previous Sorg, so we'll just keep that a secret. But yeah, we wish you the best of luck, and good luck Sunday, obviously. Have a lovely one, Trucker, and see you in a bit. Bye.
Bye.
Well, Trucker, the wonderful man himself, he has spoken, and last two picks. So I just out of a whim, I do have a feeling it might be Olympic. Just because the MMR disparity, kind of, and also the fact that, the countries don't even mix and match here for Melox, so whatever he picks, he's going to have difficulty. But he might get the English import, though, just for easier communication.
How could he best screw over Mackie, though, if he was to pick one of them? Do you think there's like some sort of, I guess, thought here as to what language could I screw my opponent over with more? Like, which comms are more difficult?
That's the reading test, guys.
An easy boost, yeah. I don't know. It's gonna be a rough one. It's a big one from both worlds, but it seems like it is picked, and we shall be finding out in just a moment. So Okay, I like that. Hello, Mackie, welcome. So we through Nukes' predictions, they're out the window. What's your prediction? Who do you think you're getting? Because the pick has been locked in, and you basically have no choice, obviously. But who do you want to get here, and who do you think you'll get?
I don't really know. I think it's 50-50. I don't really know who I want to get here, to be honest.
Pick a name, just for the memes here. Pick a name.
Just for the memes. I haven't played with Dede yet, so I guess I'm gonna take Olympic if I have to. I can to.
Okay, that's a very high possibility, actually.
But it's 50-50, like you said.
So, well, you're gonna stay here while we find out. So, Cassalien, roll that final pack. Let's see who was picked to join Nelux's Menaces here, and it was, drumroll please, Dede. So, in the end, I like the description. Why not as well? And Nost being the rival itself. So, Mackie, how are you feeling about the team? You happy with the team in the end?
Of course, yeah. Got Olympic. Already played with him. Already played with both my mates, so very happy.
Fantastic. Well, hopefully, you guys are feeling confident, obviously, and you guys are on point for a win here. Hopefully, we wish you the best of luck, obviously, and talk as much shit as possible. That's what we love to see here. But yeah. So, who do you think will finish last? Just a random question out there.
That's the hard questions.
It is. Okay, you know what? We'll keep that for the cast desk as well, and we'll take all the heat. Don't you worry about it. But yeah, Mackie, congratulations. You have your team. You're happy with it, obviously. And yeah, we'll see you on the field, obviously, when the time comes. So yeah, thank you so much, and enjoy your night.
Thanks.
Right, Kiki, who's finishing last?
All right, so who's finishing? Well, I thought
instantly back on you.
bring me back the jury. Come on, bring back the draft.
Bring it back,
Yeah, thank
bring
you,
it back.
thank you,
Let's
thank
go.
you,
Yeah.
thank you. Right, so just via analysis and raw on paper talent, Celt's gonna have a hard time. I'm definitely feeling it, but I think Mackey's hard time will be even a little bit more harder. But they do have the chemistry. I'm saying Celt. I'm saying Celt ends up kind of dropping lower on this one, just you know, kind of in a way of shape or form. So I'm thinking Celt ends up at bottom of the barrel here. Hodge, what about you?
What about me?
Yeah, go on. Who's finishing last?
Oh, who's finishing last? I'm finishing last because I'm not playing. So that's the PR answer. The actual
That's
answer.
so
here
not a PR answer. That's
is-
so not a PR answer.
The actual answer here is, well, the PR answer would be to say nobody because everybody has fun. The actual answer,
Surprise.
as I'm looking through
I'm
everybody's
moving on.
MMR, I'm gonna go and say Maki here. I don't know. I'm just looking at the MMR differential, and there's gonna be somebody who's gonna hate me in the chat. So at least let it be somebody who I've talked to many times in interviews.
All right, Nukes, what about you? Go on, give me a quick prediction.
I
We'll
just,
go
want
over
to, I just want to quickly go in and say that Olympics peak MMR does not reflect the type of game that man plays. 1700 is very low rated. He is actually a South African player, and he does play from South Africa, and
Oh
he
yeah, I forgot
has
about that.
So-
he has a lot of RCS experience, and also has played with, like, his computer had to be powered on by a car battery.
Not me.
I was gonna say.
So I think that guy is going to put up some numbers that nobody actually is going to predict. So that is not on my list. I think Celt's team is actually, Kiki, you said it before. I think the correlation is not going to work out with who was it again? Rifus and Movis and Celt.
Yeah.
That just sounds like three players that just not gonna work together. Even the names don't ring together. Like, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it, guys.
Pick somebody else, just like, you know, another team who
Another
doesn't-
team is
doesn't
gonna
look that good.
absolutely
Another
slam
team?
it
Because
down.
we don't want the same answer 3 times. That's the only reason.
Okay,
I
that's
didn't
fair,
say
that's
Celt.
fair,
So,
that's fair.
so give us a different team.
Okay. Let me quickly check the. Oh yeah, thank you very much.
Here they
Production
are,
of
here they
so
are,
good.
here they are.
Thank you very much. Oh, I think. Look. No, that's actually going to be a strong contender as well. I think R6 Fighters Ring is going to do bad just because I think they're going to play against us, and Swiftly against Aroli is not going to work out anyways. So they're going to be dead last while we finish just above the last place.
All right, fair enough. Moving on. So, guys, you don't actually know what they're playing for. So, besides Pride and everything that will go on in the lobby with the YSAs, we do have
Oh
a
my
prize
goodness.
pool indeed. Yes, it's the Swiss franc. Yeah, I apologize, I butchered that completely. But yeah, first place getting a lovely 120 as well. Second with 60, third and fourth getting that compensation of 30. So making playoffs itself is a great achievement here. So just being in the top 50%, you should be good to go. All in all, in the end. So yeah, genuinely, I have a feeling there's plenty of favorites here. There's plenty of teams that are looking forward to it, and hopefully there is plenty of teams that are ready to get to training, because they do have that, you know, some wait time before the actual tournament starts, and you have plenty of time to like scrim together, get in order, and stuff like that. So yeah, any other thoughts before I close this one out, boys? Come on.
I mean, I'll go first. I think the teams
go
that
on.
have been drafted are extremely nice. They're well balanced, more balanced than I thought it would be. Even with the pick system, it looked really good. So this is going to be a very even matchup, I think, and there might be a possibility with the gauntlet system for a very cool underdog story, which I'm hoping to see. So I'm very excited with the teams. They look all really cool. I'm happy to see those guys.
Fair enough. What about yourself, Hodge?
I'm not really sure what to think, to be honest. I was just here because an extra person was needed, and apparently Cassalien thinks I was one of the few that know the most about the Swiss scene. So if I'd had it my way, I'd be hosting this, and Kiki would be the one talking about the players. But I have no idea. Run the tournament up, see what happens, and
Let's go.
and yeah, but yeah, I mean. I hope everybody has fun. I hope everybody talks as much shit as possible.
Yeah, that's the one.
Within reason.
I hope everyone has a terrible time.
I hope everybody has the worst time possible. And on that note, I hope Max Verstappen doesn't win the World Championship. So we'll see.
I hope he wins it just because of the memes. Honestly, that DNF will be so hilarious if he
That
wins
week
it.
on Twitter will be fired over.
But
And I hope, I don't know, are we hoping that people, we've got to be hoping people don't just DNF and give someone a free. Imagine 3 teams just DNF and everybody else gets a forfeit win.
yeah,
That's
it would
one
be.
team gets a forfeit win.
It would be funny. There's the matchups as well. We'll delve into that, you know, kind of like on the day, because it seems like it's gonna be a bit easier. But remember, it's a best of 2, so you have 2 games. Winning both will get you the most points, obviously, and that's kind of what you're aiming for. So you have plenty of chances to find yourself in the top 3 and even top 4 if you're still aiming for that kind of playoff spot. But regardless, obviously, everyone makes it to the actual gauntlet. But top 4 gets that, you know, simple chance of 1 game, win it, you're done basically. But yeah, a big shout as well to the German watch party as well over at Knap on Money. So genuinely, big shout to them as well. And yeah, it has been a fabulous evening, ladies and gents, but we are kind of running late here. It was a predicted finish of 8:40, but regardless, we will get a second stream on time. But yeah,
When does that ever happen? Don't make promises that you can't keep, Kiki. Don't do
I
it.
was the one on time and ready. There was someone fixing a camera. Regardless. Anyway. Talk is cheap. Yeah. I'll see you on the field, Hodge. I'll see you on the field. It's 1v1. 1v1 between the casters next time. Yeah, first week. All right. Well, thank you, ladies and gents. It's been an absolute pleasure having you here. Cassalien in the back with Zach as well, organizing and managing. So yeah, thank you so much for this. This has been Talk is Cheap, and we will just start. So the draft has concluded. Who will win it all? Find out in a moment of time, obviously. So have a lovely night, and we'll see you soon. Ciao for now.
I saw it coming, that's why I went solo and kept on stomping. While y'all motherfuckers move straight out of